This is the Negro Ninja. And before we start, I would like for y'all to take a look at the t-shirts in the description. Whenever the world around you is chaos, go straight. Okay, now not only is this a cool shirt to have, but you can also use this to check people's vibe. Okay, you're gonna see a lot by how they respond to this. They're not gonna flat out tell you how they feel, but you're gonna hear it in the tone if they ask you what it means. Okay, but people that are going to click with you will likely get it on the first try. So anyway, this is the Negro Ninja, and I want to read y'all a post that I made on Instagram. All right, because Mother F is always telling men what they should do involving these dysfunctional hoes, and one of the most popular things niggas love to tell you is to be patient. All right, so let's just read what I said about the patient. Okay. Anybody that tells a man to be patient when dealing with women is usually giving him bad advice. Many simply don't have his best interest or know not what they do. Either way it can be considered evil advice in many cases. If you know the stuff they do when dealing with other men, why would you tell another guy to wait for her? Okay, you know what type of bitch she is behind closed door. Got a nerve to tell that nigga to wait. Okay. And these hoes are no different than bitches that get abortions. Okay, they know it's not right to kill the child. They know it's not right to hurt your feelings, but they do it anyway. All right. So I can understand letting a relationship process, but a whore will let you sit there like an abandoned puppy on a freeway if you let her. Okay. You sit up there on a freeway getting passed by all these bitches in their car. Oh, that's a cute puppy while she got 3 or 4 dogs in the back seat. Okay. She even got room for one more. Oh, that's just cute though. And then if she do stop, it's because you might be a pit bull, and you know a pit bull can be used to fight other dogs. Bitch gotta have a use for you. And it's usually something nefarious. Because bitches love to troll. Okay. So in this paragraph, I made use of the word process. Now, what do I mean by letting a relationship process? Okay, it's just like any other thing. Like you cashing your check at the bank. You wait for it to process. Well, here's a better example. Okay, especially since people always compare the dating game to applying for a job. Say you apply for a job. You get this job. Bitch entertaining you. It's time for you to fill out the information so you can get paid. You got to put in your bank information, your social security, etc. All right. So you do it and you waiting for this to process and you hoping that the mother effers on the other end is doing what they supposed to. All right. Now, when things go wrong, you just got to be patient. Okay. So that should just tell you enough right there. Okay. If you got to be patient, something ain't right. Somebody ain't doing what they were supposed to be doing. Now, this is the perfect way to segue into some stuff I should have told y'all in January when it happened. Okay, Mother effers made me wait a whole month to get paid. Okay, Mother effers made me wait a whole month to get paid. But I was furious. I didn't just let this slide. All right. So, bitches are the word and the word's a bitch. So it's going to be a lot of things that remind you of a hoe as I tell you the story. I might even forget to point some of them out because there's just too many bitches in this world. All right. So I get the job and everything seems cool. Nigga was clean cut. You look like he's a competent businessman. Dressed sharp and everything. Much like a hoe. Look clean and dressed sharp and everything. But they are a nigger inside. Okay. And like a hoe got niggas in her, which affects how the bitch act. Who a whore has sex with is going to basically infect your relationship with her. because they always rub off on her after they rubbed off in her. All right. So I said, y'all made sure y'all got my information right. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, I'm just checking because it was kind of weird. Yeah, yeah, everything's here. It's right here, Greg. He act like he got it. Okay, that's cool. Then fast forward to the first paycheck. Oh, we get paid every 2 weeks. Okay, you hold a week. That's good. I said, I noticed I didn't get paid on this day. Is everything good? What happened? Let me see if I can read some of the text messages. Hold on. Okay, and before I read the text messages, I'm gonna tell you what happened on my first day. I go up there to get trained for an hour, and then I'm supposed to work the rest of the shift by myself. Now, the person that trained me, you didn't really do a good job. She was not letting me physically do it. I'm like, let me try. Oh, they don't want to tell you. Okay, they try to set you up to fail. It was easy, but you need to do stuff to really get it. Okay, and everything seems cool. And she left. And it turns out that this bitch did not leave me with the resources I needed to replenish my supply. So everything was going smooth until that happened. All right. So I make a phone call like, hey, I'm out of this type of stuff. Hey, y'all gonna send me some more? What's going on? Why she didn't give you this? Da-da-da-da? Chaos everywhere. And I have to go and talk to the people like I'm the supervisor. We gonna handle this. I'm gonna make sure y'all get this. Everything's gonna be okay. And everything was smooth. They liked me and all this type of stuff, but not really because we didn't vibe. Okay. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of bitch stuff going on. Lady acting like she liked me and everything, like the client, very cool, very friendly, and etc. But she did not leave me the tip like she said she was going to do. And I think that this mishap may have affected it. But why take it out on me? I didn't do it. I'm new, and I told you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm like, whatever. I just have to take your word for it. Nothing I can do about it. So when payday comes, I'm like, I didn't get my money. And did that lady ever send a tip like she said? So let's read some of this. Hold on. Okay, and then before I forget, the bitch that set me up to fail like that by causing chaos by not leaving stuff that she was supposed to leave, that's like being curved right there. Okay, like I said, there's too much bitch stuff to catch. But anyway, hold on. And she know what the F she was doing. She worked there longer than me. She know what time it is. Right, so I'm asking about my money. Some of this took place over the phone. And I was like, so what's going on? Oh, okay, we're going to handle that. We're going to ask billing. All right, so about a day later go by. And I'm like, so what did they say? Oh, we mistakenly gave your money to the girl that trained you. Now, she trained me for an hour and left. I worked for about 8 hours. Okay, 6, 7, or 8 hours. And your next pay period is this week or whatever, next week or whatever. He gave me a date. I said, I knew that happened. And did that lady ever include the tip that she told me she was going to include? He said, no, she didn't. I said, I knew she was full of crap. He was like, that's strange because the girl that trained you, they would have gave her the tip because they vibe with each other. Okay, they was on that nigga stuff. Okay, they'll smile, be flirty. I'm not finna give you no tip. That's how a hoe does. I'm not finna give you the coochie. I'm not finna give you the relationship, the commitment. Acting like she just dazzled by you. But you are not like her. So she's bull-essing you. Okay, so continuing, like I said, bitch, S-H-I-T. All right, anyway. He said, I'm surprised that girl would have got it if she stayed, they would have gave it to her. I said, I know. I said, I made sure everything went well and even made up for what happened during that scenario. Whatever, I ain't gonna sweat it. I said, how much am I supposed to get paid because of this, that, and this? Okay, good. And then they still didn't pay me. I said, what's going on? I still didn't get paid. All right. He didn't really say nothing. And I had to kind of hound him. I'm like, yeah, what was going on? Yeah, we're still trying to resolve your issue with the girl. I'm like, hold up, what? Because it turned out they sent my money to bitch. Okay, she was supposed to get paid for 1 hour and go home for the rest of the day. She got paid my full shift while I got nothing. Okay, does that not sound familiar? Is that not what a lot of dudes deal with when dealing with bitches? in the dating world or just dealing with them in general, in every type of interaction when you're supposed to get rewarded, somebody else get it. Like, I ain't even do nothing. Like, thank you. Okay, you sure you want to get this to me? You don't think you deserve it? No, they take it and they don't say nothing about it. You got to say something about it. Because if I didn't say nothing, they would have been comfortable not paying me at all. They want you to be stupid. They act like they don't mind, but they really would. I could put this money in my pocket. Well, I don't have to pay you. I don't got to pay company expenses that much. I'm telling you, because actions speak louder than the words. Nigga would have made sure I got my money. Okay, much like a whore don't got much to offer if she try to cheat you out of pussy or commitment or whatever. She don't got nothing to offer. Continuing. Then they try to put me against the girl. Okay, go and tell her to give you your money. I'm like, hold up, what? I said, y'all niggas the ones that pay people. You know that bitch spent that money on some Jordans as soon as she got paid. It's been like 2 weeks. That money's gone. Nah, we're gonna get it from her. All right. So I'm asking what my bonus is gonna be and all this type of stuff. I got to make sure because she was only supposed to get paid for this, and the rest was all you. I covered her for this, that, and this, and she left you stranded without, the stuff to replenish and etc. I still haven't got paid yet. We're trying to resolve the issue with him. It sounds like I won't be getting paid then. How many days has it been since that paycheck was issued? I don't work for her. I work for you. You will be paid. It's just since we're trying to collect your pay from her, I'm like, that bitch spent the money already. She's a nigga. Okay, money don't stay in a nigga's pockets. Okay, then I checked them to make sure they did what they were supposed to do. I'm like, so y'all do got my information correct, right? Okay, because I don't even see how this is supposed to be happening. Yeah, yes it is. Let me check when I get back. I'm out doing this job. And if she doesn't, then we ain't gonna leave you hanging, but they did leave me hanging. Okay, much like a hole. You know how holes don't like to write rain checks. We're just trying to get this resolved by next pay period so we don't subtract from her pay. I'm like, bitch, you subtracted from my pay. I didn't even get paid at all. That bitch could sacrifice a check. Okay, and just like a whole, they want to make sure they people are straight. They don't want to make sure you straight. Just like in a dating game, they want niggas to be gay. Okay, which is why they act the way they act, try to break you and make you want to go to the Skittles kingdom. Everything is gloomy over here in black and white land, straight land. Come to the Skittles kingdom where everything is colorful. Our colors at the ring. They're trying to get you like that. They think they slick. Okay, so I'm basically getting on them for that. I'm like, so 2 pay periods of being unpaid. Somebody else got my money again. Okay, once again, this is the second check. This time they didn't want to pay me. But everything is right though. We got the information. And he's telling me to reach out to her again. It's a 2 week period. They ain't no 3. Okay, don't insult my intelligence, nigga. This is a bitch. And it's a nigga. Money's not finna last. And I said, this is highly disrespectful. And apparently nobody knew my actual information either. Let me check what was sitting on the sheet. This is correct. That's correct. I said, yeah, that's correct. What's going on? All right. Then he gets the person that's over him involved. And it turns out that the stuff just wasn't processed. Okay, now you see how I'm being patient. I should not have to be patient because if you have to be patient, that means something went wrong. And many times it means that a mother effer just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Opposite of your end. Okay, then I get a call from him, his manager, then we negotiate. I'm like, yo, man, I need to get this money. Then if y'all taking away hours, y'all told me I was gonna be working consistently. What's going on? Why y'all giving these people to work? You know I need to work. I just got here. Come on. Nigga, I don't even know how to do this stuff because I don't get that many days. Okay, like a whole. Recruiting you and putting you on the bench. Bitch, don't play with me. A whole will sit a good player on a bench and let retarded mother effers get all the glory, all the benefit, because they are the same. Okay. So a lot of this stuff didn't happen in the text messages. It happened on the phone. To get to the point where they call them. And I'm talking to both of them and yeah, everything gonna be good. We're gonna save you the money, this, that, and this. I said, okay, good. Okay, and they wanted me to this is the type of job where you hand over equipment to people and stuff. So I want you to give this to this person because we got a job coming up. So they get this nigga involved in the group text, putting me against this nigga. He got dreadlocks. So you already know a nigga with dreads it's just gonna be a stupid situation. Okay, I'm like, so y'all give me the money yet? Y'all want me to get the equipment? I'm like, okay, just give me the money real quick, you know. And I was like, you give it to him first, and we'll give you the money. I'm like, and I've been waiting like a month, man. Come on, like, I got stuff to do. And then the dreadhead becomes combative by telling me they gonna pay you, man. Just give me the equipment, you know. I'm just trying to get this job done. I said, I'm trying to get my money. This don't even involve you. Okay, they're between me and these two niggas right here. Mind your business. Yeah, but I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get my money. Okay, only a nigga. Like I said, dreads is the nigga metamorphosis. Okay, different stage of niggas. Once they get the dreads, it don't matter how prepper they are. Expect something stupid to happen. That's just how they are. Okay, that's just how they are. A snake. Okay, one. If dreads represent snakes, how many snakes do you see in a nigga's head? Okay, can you count them easily? All you need to know is it's a lot of them dang snakes. Okay, and you don't want nothing to do with them. Okay, then they try to make it seem like I should give them the stuff because they got leverage. I'm like, y'all the niggas that need the equipment, and I need my money. Okay, so we got something in common here. I want to get paid. You want to get paid. You can't get paid without the equipment. Okay, and the guy was like, and you're holding their equipment. I'm like, no, I'm not holding anything. Okay, they're gonna get it back. It's not like I'm stealing. Y'all know where I live at. Y'all can just send the cops over here. You're gonna get your money, but if you want to get it on time, you need to give me my money. I mean, you're gonna get your equipment, but if you want to get it on time, you're gonna give me my money. If I gotta suffer, you gotta suffer. I ain't getting paid either. Okay, now you see how I feel. Okay, and even if they did send the cops over, that's still a waste of time. You know, I could just disappear. Oh, I wasn't even at home. Okay, so I'm like, I'm not stealing those. You're gonna get it when I get my money. Yeah, but we got an event. I'm like, so the quicker you give me the stuff, the quicker you can get to your event. Okay, well, we'll give you half right now, and then you get half when you drop the equipment off to them. I'm like, give me all my money. So you telling me you could have gave me my money anytime you felt like it, but you just BSing me. Just like a hoe. You can give me the pussy anytime you want to, but you BSing me. You can give me the commitment anytime you want to, but you BSing me. Okay, you can say you my bitch anytime you want to, but you BSing me. You can warm up to me anytime you want to, but you BSing me. You can give me a straight answer if you want to, but you BSing me. And they do this because they can. In many situations when you're dealing with bitch, in many cases you don't have leverage because you playing you're just being righteous. Okay, and it's like King Solomon says, he have seen people perish. And now he's not talking against righteousness, but he's just saying, like somebody too righteous or too honest, they perish. He said you got to have a balance. Okay, like how King David was lying to people in order to save his life when he was running from King Saul. He was lying to the Philistines, pretending to be crazy. Oh, I'm against the Israelites when he wasn't. He was always for God. But they didn't need to know that. That's how you got to do it. Nice guys finish last. Okay. And it's not the fact that you're a nice and finishing last. You're just a person not combating the mother effer that's combating you. Okay. You know the saying, love is a battlefield. Okay. Now I could have just gave him the equipment back when he asked, but I would not have gotten what I wanted. Okay, that's why that's why mother effers manipulate bitches. That's why they have to play with bitches the way they do. Okay, you can't be kind to a bitch. You can't be kind to unscrupulous mother effers like them. They respond to pain. Okay, you hurt my pockets, I'm hurting your pockets, nigga. Okay, then he keeps trying to convince me on why he need the printer and why my money is not as important as them doing the job. Okay, once again, like talking to a bitch, they always got some sob story of why this ain't happening or why they can't do this. and this, that, and this. Okay. So like talking to a bitch, okay, you got to figure out leverage. And the leverage was the equipment. Okay. The leverage was the equipment. Now, before I finish this story, let me sidetrack and tell y'all about another bitch. Okay. And this involves leverage too. Okay. She was a bitch that was fixing to get into an arranged marriage eventually. And she said that they don't have sex before marriage and this, that, and this. That's how it is, you know. I'm like, so whatever. But it turns out she did lose her virginity before that. Okay. I said, how long will you make a nigga wait? A year or two? I have to really trust him. But what if I told you that she didn't trust the nigga that laid his dick on her forehead? And she act like she don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. Why don't she know who it is? You know she lying anyway. This bitch said that she was high on cocaine and she had sex with a nigga at a party. That's the leverage right there. Okay, I said, so I got to get you high to get you to suck my dick. Yeah. And I'm like, the way she acted, she don't come off as she's truly a virgin even after that. Oh no, I don't. Even though that happens, stuff happens. I'm still gonna wait. I'm like, the burden is lifted. Okay, you don't have to be you're not a virgin. You can't get that back. And it's always bitches like that that's ruined for other motherfuckers. They make it hard for anybody trying to prove something to themselves. You're not yourself no more. You're not a virgin. You lost your virginity by snorting some powder. Okay, and you will do it again. Okay, drugs make the pussy open up. And that's just a sad reality. Okay, you gotta have something a bitch want and can't do without. And you will get what you want. So going back to this situation with the job, motherfucker, that nigga needed a printer. And I need my money. Okay, he's still BSing like a hoe. Okay, and in situations where a hoe BS you, you just gotta, you know, to get straight to the point, you gotta lay your dick on the table. Okay, so I did the equivalent of that by saying, you still gonna play games or you trying to get your printer? Okay, notification, oh, that's my money. It wasn't half, it was the full amount. Nigga was trying to play me. Okay, I'm like, when you stop playing games, man, come on. I forgot. It's in the text somewhere. Just this group text, they kind of buried it. I don't feel like looking for it. But I had to freaking, you know, I had to get gangsta on that nigga, basically. Okay, then I go return the equipment to the dreadhead. He get up there trying to act like he on my side. Oh, what was that about? You know, they act like they didn't want to give you the thing. You know, act like you gonna keep it. And I'm like, whatever, because you was all on their nuts at first. Okay, remember the dreads represent snakes, two-tongued. And that nigga turned out to be a homosexual. Okay, want a coon when he around the boss, but when it's just y'all two, Ash your buddy. We's buddies, we's got to stick together. I'm like, no, we not buddies. First of all, you gay. Okay, and that situation in itself is just too deep. You got a homosexual with dreadlocks. It's just too much you can get from that freaking scenario right there. Just too many points to be made. Okay, you can't trust a nigga any direction. Okay. Because we already know that dreads is just a manifestation of the ignorance, the outward manifestation. Okay. You just transform into a nigga metamorphosis. Okay, I can't do that nigga look because I'm too non-nigger to do it. Okay, but you see how patient I was in that situation. I had to be patient, but I should not have had to be patient. Okay, now take this back to man and bitch. Okay, simplified. If you got to be patient, the bitch ain't right. She ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing. Whether you want the pussy now or whether you want to wait. And once again, you know, it's okay to want a virgin or whatever and all this type of stuff, but a bitch making you wait don't prove anything. As we just established with the cocaine whore. Any bitch can make you wait. Even a slut. Okay, and I got too many videos proving to you that it's always the hoe trying to make you wait. All right. right. Now to simplify process, it's okay to watch a relationship process. We can even take this to the Bible. Like there's a few people in the Bible that had to wait on their wives. Okay, like Jacob, how he had to wait on Rachel. He had to work for that nigga for 7 years to get his daughter as a wife. Okay, the deal was 7 years. That's the process. Okay, that's the deal. Serve you for 7 years. I get this bitch after that. Okay, good. Then he had to wait 7 more years. Why? Because he got finessed into another 7 years. I'm just be patient for another 7 years. That was the patience right there. He shouldn't have had to do it, but he got at least another bitch from it. Okay, but that wasn't the one he really wanted. But patience is because of deception. Okay, which goes back to the stuff I be saying about mother effers trying to put the squeeze on you to get the best out of you. That's such a nice, beautiful trait to have is patience. Okay, you wait for the baby you're training to get right. Oh, you're gonna get better. While they make you do this out of the seat, I'm not finished to get better. Let's see how long you wait. Okay, and Jacob had to pretty much do some gangster stuff too. Okay, and I'm just saying that for the lack of a better word because I don't feel like I'm trying to find the word. You know what? I'm just going to say ruthless. He had to get ruthless on that nigga. Even his daughter, Rachel, had to get ruthless on the daddy. And they finessed that nigga out of stuff and they just basically took half the stuff that Jacob was owed and they got up out of there. You want to be stupid? We can do something even dumber. But technically it was smart. But that's just how you got to do people. That's doing you any type of way. You cannot give respect to somebody that is not deserving of it. You cannot play fair with a cheater, which is what hoes are. Okay, now I would flat out tell you to never try to be something that you're not to get a bitch. Never compromise your character, but these stories should give you a good idea of what direction to go when having to deal with certain type of bitches or whatever. All right, and since this is 27 minutes, I'm just going to end this here. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.